Good morning, beautiful people. I am Coach Sapphire Starr, author, international speaker, and financial wellness coach at Organized Chaos, where we have helped hundreds of clients, especially women, get over the shame of money, the stress of living paycheck to paycheck. We help them take charge of their finances to get out of debt, to save and invest, and we help them boldly walk into the life that they deserve and desire. Welcome back to another 30 days of another live of 30 days of financial wellness, where I will be coming on every morning for the month of September at 10 a.m. to share with you tips, strategies to help you level up your mindset, your money, as well as property management. Before we get into the tip and strategy for today, I want to ask you a question. What if time or money? Good morning, Dr. Tiffany. So happy that you are here, friend. What if time and money was not an issue? What would you do? I want you to really think about that question, and I want you to type it in the chat. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I ask that question? Is it prioritize your health and fitness? Maybe you take care of your body and go for a walk in the mornings. Is it take a vacation, take a trip? I plan on taking a 30-day sabbatical very soon to Ciudad de Mexico. I'm tracking flights now. It's going to be an intentional sabbatical because anyone that knows me know as a world citizen, I'll book a one-way flight and be gone. Really, what's that at? She gone. She gone. But I am doing my best to plant myself, root myself, and continue to establish my business, my brand right here in my hometown of Savannah, Georgia, living out my purpose, passion, and possibilities, because that's what I'm doing with the time and money and resources that I have. My question is, what would you do? Will you spend more time with your family? How many of us are always wishing, man, I wish I had more time to spend with my mama, daddy, sister, brother, kids, husband, wife, girlfriend, side chick, side man. I don't know. That's your business, as Auntie Tab said. But what would you do? Today, I want to focus on taking action. If you haven't already watched the live from yesterday we focused on mindset. One of the first steps you need to take in order to begin your journey of financial wellness. And for anyone wondering what is financial wellness is essentially being able to live a life where you don't have to worry about money, where you're not stressed about how you're going to pay your bills and living paycheck and paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul. That is financial wellness. That is having balance in your life. And I talked about this yesterday when I said wealth and abundance and richness is not just about money. Money in and of itself has no intrinsic value, only the value we place on it. The most valuable thing in our life, the most valuable asset that we have is our time. So essentially, when you are going to work, you clock in, you're exchanging your time for money. And that's where the money component comes in. And so how much is your time worth? Because you can't get back time. You can go make money, you can get money, you can't get time back. So what are you doing with your time? And financial wellness, financial independence, financial freedom, however you want to call it, it allows you to buy back your time to focus on what's important to you. What do you want to do with this very short period of time we're here on earth? Now, yesterday I talked about rich auntie. I'm telling you guys, ever since I entered into my 40s, I this is, out of all the ages I've been, I would say my 40s have been the favorite. And in addition to perimenopause, let's pause for that. If you're in that stage of your life, perimenopause, menopause, or post, just put a little heart to just say we are not alone, because ain't nobody told me nothing. Mama, auntie, ain't nobody told me nothing. I'm out here fighting for my life. Anyway, put a little heart there. But aside from perimenopause, I've been on this journey of finding my signature scent, my signature drink, my signature style. What is that? And discovering that has been fun. And yesterday I talked about, if you want to smell like a rich auntie on a budget, I put the scent, and I forgot the name already. I put the name of it in the chat. But today, if you want to smell like a rich auntie on the budget, the rich auntie scent, or uncle, because this is unisex. I love unisex scents. This is Santal 33 by Le Labo. This stuff right here, when you walk by, I'm not even kidding. I was in ATL, and this young lady walked by me, and I was like, what? What was that? And she told me about Santal 33. And it retails for $320. Now, I said, when we're talking about financial wellness, we're talking about rich auntie on a budget. Okay, this is not the bottle that Santal 33 comes in. My bottle's upstairs. However, entonces, there's this website called Micro Perfumes, where you can purchase sample size or travel size of your favorite luxury scent for less. I got this travel spray for, I think, under $20. And like I said, this retails for $320. So that's your budget hack for today. If you want to smell like a rich auntie or a rich uncle on your rich journey, microperfumes.com. So this morning when I woke up, and I woke up at 5-ish I do this thing every morning. It's called the Miracle Morning. And I don't know if you guys read the book, but it's a book. Is it called the Miracle Morning? I believe it's called the Miracle Morning. And my Miracle Morning consists of reading for 20 minutes, meditation, stretching, doing my workout, doing my Duolingo. That's my Miracle Morning. This morning I was reading a book called Born Rich by Bob Proctor. And there was this quote. I know I'm calling a lot of names. Pen and paper when you come into the live. You ready to level up your mindset and your money and get this, this properties, type yes in the chat. So there was a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it goes, do the things and the power shall come. Or you will have the power. Do the things, the power will come. And essentially what it is saying is take action. When you're in action, that's where you build the power, the confidence, and the ability to do something, and not waiting for motivation to come. It's not always motivation and then you do the thing. Un momento. I'm sitting in one of my properties, and I hired someone to do pressure washing of two of my properties that's in the same complex. Un momento. Hi. Already? Credit card? Thank you. This is what happens when you're a boss. When you're a boss and you multitasking, listen, you do the things, right? You do the things, you take action. And so that quote is saying, essentially, to have the power, confidence, ability to do something, you have to take action, not waiting to be motivated. Because guess what? Motivation comes once you take the action. Because sometimes we don't always feel like budgeting. We don't feel like saving. We don't feel like working a few extra hours to be able to get out of debt. But sometimes when you take the action, you have a plan of action, you make it happen, the motivation will come. I had way more to talk with you guys today about, but I'm going to end this live with a question. And this is the question that I started with. And I want you guys to really think about this. What would your life look like if time and money was not an issue? And what is one action that you can take today, now, to begin that journey to make it happen? Hey Connie, thank you so much for joining the live, guys. I'm all over the place. Thank you so much. Even in the replay, type rich, type yes, type all the things, answer the question. What is one thing that you can do today to take action, to boldly walk into the life that you deserve, you desire? It's your life. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? And so I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same back channel, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's anything specific you would love for me to talk about in the next 30 days, please feel free to reach out to me at www.sapphirestar2rs.com. Or if you just want to have a conversation about, hey, Sapphire, what are my next steps to achieving financial wellness in my life? What is the next step for me to invest in myself, to be able to invest in real estate, buy back my time, multiple streams of income, whatever you have that is financial wellness related? Again, go to sapphirestar.com and let's connect. See you guys tomorrow.